Scripture talk. Verse of the day. So we got Psalm 23, verse 5 and 6. Okay, it's verses of the day then. But you know, we're not grammar nerds, so I won't nag any Bible app about that. The reason why these verses are together is because they tie so closely, so that's why they chose them as the verses of the day. That was an instant fail, hold on. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup spills over, or overfloweth, or whatever translation. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Okay, it's kind of interesting that they tied these together. I mean, they're all together anyway, because they're in Psalm 23, which is tied to Jesus' death and resurrection, in a way. Especially the table before my enemies. Because Jesus had enemies at his table, especially a certain traitor that will be forever remembered, and his family will be forever remembered for that. I'm not sure if there were any Iscariots after Judas, but you know, there's a show where they do a scene of Judas and his wife, and we're not even sure he had a wife. But this show is risky because it has conjecture, and he says, I want the Iscariot name to be remembered. And, well, if that were real, your name's remembered, alright, but you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. This could be related to the cup that God's giving this person, David and Jesus, to do what they're on earth to do, and that did for both of them include suffering and loving your enemies. And surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Ultimately, it didn't happen 100% of the time, goodness and awesomeness.